put it in there, put on the same thing as
cooking,
rice.
Brother? What you cooking, brother?
Ladies and gentlemen, I made orzo in the rice cooker. A little bit of olive oil, some butter, and put it on a regular rice cycle. Put it in there, walk away, come back. Matter of fact, the secret is I put that ramen broth in there. Put the ramen broth in there, let it cook in. KitchenAid is the rice cooker that you want. That thing is crazy. You just hit it, quit it, come back, and it's perfect every time.
The master of brand endorsements right here, boy. Yeah. All you got to do is speak it into existence, and then you're going to tag them. And next thing you know, they're sending you a whole brand new one.
But first, you got to subscribe to Hicks Media for extra perks.
Listen, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Brother, man, golly, good to see you, man. Let's see, I think we where we need to be, but, if we're not, that's too bad. Always good to see you, man. We just conscious conversations. We're gonna chop it up somewhere down the middle of this of the line. We're gonna have a moral of the story.
Yeah.
Hold on, I see the beard is coming back too, nice and
Hey,
see, you home alone right now. See, no, you can tell we're home alone for a little bit.
Yeah, you just let things go. You just let it go.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? We tidy up when the boss get back in town, but we just letting it go right now. Mr. Cox, what's happening with you, brother?
Kevin, what's going on, bro? I need to put a sign up. Everybody just excuse my eating. I rode 40 miles today.
So and
I got caught
yesterday.
Up on calls. Yeah, well, 35 yesterday, and I did 40 today. And the problem is, Marvin, what's going on?
Look at Marvin.
The problem was I didn't I ate a banana and then I had some avocado and rolled out. Hit the trail, mixed it up with a couple of people, which I didn't expect to do, burnt that energy, came back, got on some calls, and I'm like, I gotta get ready for this live. So I threw the food on and I timed it thinking I was gonna be done, but something slowed me up and I was like, so ladies and gentlemen, I ain't sorry. What Pop do? What Unc do? He was like, try to take. Yeah, this chicken tenderism in there.
Hey, Kev said he saw you too when you was drafting with the FedEx truck. I said, "Oh, yo. I saw it too." Hey, Kev, I thought he was gonna get hit by the truck because you 20, 30 miles. You can't see what's in front of the truck. You gonna get.
I was drafting the bus the other day. Man, I be on the back. I be drafting the bus, rolling. Shout out to the Meta glasses, boy. Them things be that look be looking good. I'm like, man. Yeah, I'm feeling that, man. I likes that. Yep.
Man, just stay a little further behind them delivery trucks. Because I know you got some music probably going. That's the one thing I don't do. Okay.
In the street, when I'm in the street, I don't put no music in my ears, man.
Okay.
It'd be too much going on. I need to hear if the deer creeping up on you. You know what I'm saying? A dog coming up behind you.
Somebody out there. Listen, hey folks, I'm gonna put key business out there. So yeah, it was a year or two ago. There were some incidents happening in the Philly area, out in them woods. Keith out there just rolling up on folks, talking to people. When somebody out there got a pistol in their pocket and they doing some things, but Keith out there want to get to know everybody. I said, brother, and he filming it too. I was like, man, come on, but I'm nervous. I'm worried about you. I'm gonna tell Tina. I'm just gonna,
Yo, technology is so great, man. I never thought I'd be at that point. Now, here's the funny thing I like that I laugh at. A dude had. So if anybody needs the Movex or whatever, Movex or whatever that thing is, they make them for the cars, and they're the selfie sticks. I got that for the bike, and I got the mounts for it, and then I felt real dumb when I got the drone and I got the DJI Nano, right? And I'm sitting there like, I'm not riding around with a pole sticking out the back of the bike in the air.
Don't do it.
Like, I get it for the cars. The cars, y'all can do that. It looks like an antenna, but on a bike, you look real silly with a 360 camera stemmed out from your bike trying to dog. Nah. I was like,
maneuvers.
Yeah, I'm like, man, unless you're doing a bike tutorial or something, go sit down somewhere.
Don't do that.
We doing
Don't
too
do
much.
that.
Yeah.
Listen, hey, let me holler. I see the folks over on Vertical. My man, probably the best
nice
screen name I done seen in a while. Ass Kissing 9000. Lord have mercy. And a couple other folks. I put your comments up over here on the horizontal side. I didn't drop you up on the vertical side, but we see you.
Okay.
Caden Benz and what's it? Caden Benz says the vibe is real.
Oh, the vibe.
The vibe is real.
That's James Hicks. James Hicks know what he's doing.
It's all color grading, brother. It's all color grading.
That's
look at Mr. Riley. That dude flying around them corners. See, we worried about you. This is the family pretty much saying, be careful out there in them streets.
Hey, today was even more wild. So I put the metas on. So when you ride with the Garmin, Meta will, if my heart rate goes up to a certain point or my power meters click a certain threshold, the camera automatically comes on.
What?
Because it'll assume like you in the grind. Like it'll be like, if I go to chase somebody, the meta glasses will just like pop on and it'll just instantly record without you saying nothing. And it'll capture like when you go, they'll come on, boom, and they'll record until your heart rate drops back down up to whatever you have it set. So if you got it set for a minute, if you hit it for a whole minute, it's going to record it. And if you hit it for over a minute, I think it still records. So, dude, it's crazy, man. So I haven't uploaded those on my ride today for 40 miles, but yeah, it records, man. Today, I drafted a car today. So it's just one spot where I draft the cars. Man, you get up to like 40 miles per hour rolling and don't feel like you pedaling. I love it.
Well, that's because, you've been doing this for a minute. The calf muscles and the hams and the hammies is right. So, right.
And once again, all of my footage from Meta glasses is because I told James Hicks that the glasses sucked until I got them. So once again, James Hicks, ladies and gentlemen, Meta, if you're listening, James Hicks is the reason why I wear the Metas. And then I stepped up and got to the Oakley
You
Metas.
say that, and all the times I be talking madness about Zuckerberg, I'm never getting an endorsement by, but we wear them.
That's corny.
But that's all right.
Get the Oakley Metas then.
Get to
since Ray-Ban ain't looking out, go get the Oakleys.
You told me not. All right. See,
not the Vanguard. You don't need the Vanguards. But I mean, since you got a crib at the ski resort, you might want to get them Vanguards
too.
There
you go putting it out there again. You see.
Oh, my fault. My fault. I need something about your mansion. James got a mansion up in the ski mountain. No, do y'all Airbnb the mansion up in the mountains?
No, because we
y'all
there too much.
They got the helicopter pad is dope too. I like that.
There you go, man. We're gonna end this stream right now. Hey, okay. let me try to pivot and deviate. Let me bob and move here.
Ladies and gentlemen, James got a helicopter pad. They got like with a whole infinity pool looking over the mountains and stuff. So hit him up, inboxing. Subscribe. You got to subscribe to Hicks Media first, and then get on the email list, and then you get the inside scoop under his Varbro or whatever you Airbnb to check out the James Hicks mansion. All right, but you got to subscribe. All right, go ahead. You got to
get me in trouble. I know family listening and watching too. So I keep looking to see if I'm getting text messages about what in the world and why is he talking. Let's lock back in. I'm gonna get to these comments. I see you, Mr. Stone. We're gonna get so. I was recently on a trip. Where was I? That I called you in the middle of the night. I think I was in the Bay Area. No, it was the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I called
Not when you was on a plane. I know you say you was on a private jet with Mark Cuban. Who was it? Mark Cuban and who else?
It's Nero. We was at the Super Bowl. I was there with Montel, and I walked in the store and I picked up these Oakley HSTNs. I called up Keith. I said, man, I'm fiending, right? I like to keep the economy going. I put them on. I don't normally like Oakleys because I don't like the look, right? So like these Vanguards, there's no way in the world I'm wearing those. Now that's Keith. He can wear them.
I only wear them bike riding. Right. I don't wear them any other time. Well, I do wear them in the gym. I don't mind looking weird in the gym because the sound quality is amazing. The sound quality is amazing.
Like
but
you wish somebody would approach you with them on. That's what it is.
Yeah, I put them on the gym so nobody bother me because I look weird, Terminator style.
Yes, brother. So I've already got, so full disclosure as well, I've already got 4 pair of AI glasses. I've already got 3 pair of Ray-Bans, and I got another pair of Rockets that I got at CES.
Damn,
but I saw these, and they fit nice. They sounded nice. They actually didn't look bad. They didn't look like old school, like normal Oakleys.
Well, you make them look right, James. You got that look.
Bruh, I almost bought them. I walked out of the sunglass hut and went across the way and got me a little Mexican food because I was hungry. By the time I got through with my 2 beers and my little Mexican food, I forgot to go back and get them. I'm just saying, again, I already got 4 pair of glasses, but these whatchamacallits, these HSTN Oakleys. But again, me and Zuckerberg don't get along, so I don't know how this is all gonna work out. I just don't know how it's gonna work.
Chasing technology. So there is a question there. I like it. So what's that? Cast ahead. So tell me how to get crispy like y'all.
Come on, that's
right now. I'm admiring James's look. He looks nice and crispy and sharp. I normally have my stuff good. I didn't tweak lights or whatever, but I have one filter in front of the lens, but I'm actually using a Tamron lens. It's not the Sigma 1 point whatever 4s. It's a Tamron 2.8. I just boost the exposure on there. I just throw it on. It's just a throw on lens. The other lenses are a little bit better to me, but better is relative. It's really all about your lighting. You get the cinematic lighting right. That's the basics of it. But to be more transparent, James and I, especially James, we iron sharpens iron. I may peep something that he's doing and be like, oh, I like what he did back there. So everything from the practicals in the back to the lighting. I didn't turn no light on for the overhead, the hair light. I don't have hair, but the hair light, I can light that up in a second. That might change my image a little bit, but it is real simple. I'm using a ZV-E10 old camera here. The other cameras I switched to, they're A6100s. I don't have expensive cameras to just do this. So if a word of encouragement, is not going to cost a lot, number one. Number two, if you get your lighting right, you won 90% of the battle. And you should look good and crispy on there. So definitely. I hope that helps. If you got any other questions, who's cast ahead?
That's
whoever
Chris
that
Stone.
is, yeah.
You know, that's Chris Stone.
Okay, got you. Get up. Yeah. What the heck am I explaining to you for?
See, I'm wondering, he throwing softballs, and
Jesus,
you
like I'm explaining to somebody. Everybody go look at that hypocrites conversation, talk about how y'all look crispy, and check him out and see his page.
But still, that matters. And I'm gonna put someone else out here in these streets. Shouts out to MDH, she in the building. So Melanie is here, and this is kind of what you just said is one of the things that she talks about a lot with her community. Right? Okay. Again, setting up the environment, making sure that you look right, making sure you sound right. So that's part of her content pillars that Mel is out there putting out. Mel, are you a moderator? Go ahead and put your link out in the comments. You can put the link out. Who else in here? A lot of folks were talking madness. See, Mr. Cox, I'm out here airing dirty laundry. I saw Rich. I see Rich. I'm gonna mail it, man. Don't trip. I'm gonna mail it.
All right. Hey, since we go ahead. So since we on it, hold on. Let me just double check.
Oh, see, there he go. Okay, while he doing that, David Hunt in the building. Appreciate you, brother. I know, James. I don't need another pair, but I'm gonna get him. That's what. Well, I might get him. I got a couple other things that I'm looking at buying. So
let's call it the give up the tape night. There we go. So look, this give up the tape. I didn't set my camera back. My ice. I took the camera off the tripod and I was using it for something else. So it's probably going to be lagging because of my frame rates and stuff like that. But nonetheless, the frame rate is off. But I'm just going to yell. I'm just going to show you a little bit BTS and show you it's not hard. It's real simple. All right. So right over here, this is all I got. That light right there, that's the little flat light from Amaran. There's my camera right here on the desk. Look at that. I'll go back to the mic. This is an old teleprompter. And before Elgato did it, I set mine up first. And this is an old A7 monitor that I put on the bottom of a cheap teleprompter. I got the Tamron lens on there, not the more expensive one or better one up there. Old ZV-E10. That's it. Going in and popping through Ecamm. That's all we doing. The lights in the room, I'll show you around the room. Is that light there? These lights over the table, I don't use those right now. A bunch of practicals around the room. Practicals up on the wall there. That's it. All right. Shout out to everybody that has their setups. There's no best setup. It's just make your room feel like you want it to feel, and then tweak your lights how you need to so that you look good on camera. One thing I will tell people, sometimes when I'm doing my clients working here at the table behind me, they'll go, "Oh, this look dope." And it's like, do you like the way you look? This is the learning moment tonight. The first thing is, do you like the way you look? The only people that should be having problem on their look and streaming is if you don't know how to dress yourself for public. God. If you know how to dress yourself for public and you look in the mirror and say, okay, I look good to go to this meeting, that's how you want to look in front of the camera. Shout out to the Ecamm community and the people that's like, oh, hit the button, go live. Like, just do it. If not, you're going to be doing it all day. Who does not go to work because you're not confident on how you look? There's a certain threshold that it's never going to be perfect. You got to get your behind out the house and you got to go to work. You got to get out. You got to go make the presentation. You got to get out. You got to go to the wedding. You got to get out. You got to go to the. That's good enough. And I can go and present myself to people. There's your little secret for the day. And if you get dressed to go somewhere and you don't feel confident, you're tweaking. What is it that you don't feel confident about? I had the wrong shoes on. I wore too bright of a color. So you get to live another day, and that's what you tweak. So me on this live, I don't care. But if I was really concerned and I didn't know James Hicks, and I would be looking at, oh, I'm a little too dark on this side over here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take and make sure that I turn the light that I have over there to not make it so shadowy over here. If people in the comment section are like, oh, it's too bright in the back, I can't see you, I'm going to take note of that. And that's what you tweak. But don't keep chasing perfect. You're never going to get perfect.
Never going to get there.
Never going to get perfect. Never. Never.
We enjoy the journey of
the journey.
Iterating each time.
Shoot. Right? James changes looks that I'm like, yo, it was already dope. You ain't even have to change it, bro. And he'll change it and it still looks good. The change looks good.
Hours underneath this table and underneath this desk in this office last night. I spent hours. So there's actually a couple of little tweaks, just mainly for not aesthetic, but mainly for functionality, right? Because so I replaced some gear.
That's a good word.
Because I'm evolving. So like I replaced and I got the big fella Stream Deck. So I got rid of two that were on my desk.
With the knobs.
Big fella. Yeah.
The new big one with the
36 buttons. What's that?
I want that.
4, 5. Yeah, you want it. Yeah,
I like it. I've seen it. I think I want that.
I'm looking at it right now. You better get it.
But James, you make a great point. So for all our listeners out there, James made a great point. Here's something I'm gonna throw at everybody. People like my brother James, myself, and many others, you can go back to their COVID lives.
Oh my goodness.
And use that as a measure, right? The problem is we've evolved so far from that there are some things that I used to be stressed about that I don't care. I grab whichever mic feels good in the moment, right? I don't care about, does this mic look better than that one? I don't give a darn. The sound comes out of it. That's all I'm choosing. The lights. I spent money on lights and this one do that and that one do that. It's like an Amaran, Nan light, whatever. Man, get a light and just throw the thing up there and make sure we can see you. Cameras, James can tell you, he's put cameras. Both of us have used cameras that are $3,000 overkill. and we can accomplish the same thing with the cheapest camera in our room. So again, content creators that do it all the time, they upgrade for convenience, not for the show.
Yeah. Convenience and necessity. Convenience and necessity.
Right. So convenience and necessity. Got it.
Right. There is an actual intention and purpose for each time we now iterate now.
Yes.
It's not because, oh, there it is, the new Stream Deck, I had to get it. Why? Because it came out. No, I actually wanted to remove the other 3 that were on this desk and just have that one.
Yep.
I upgraded a couple other things. I moved the Ozbot Tail 2 to my other machine over there, and I got the Ozbot Tail 3 coming tomorrow. Why? Because I need the functionality for the Ozbot where it comes down into desktop mode. So when I'm doing so everything with intent and purpose, as opposed to just going out and buy just to buy.
Right.
Now we all had gas for a while. We all did that. I'm again all the folks, the Elisios of the world, you, me. I know Doc too. Hey, MDH got a ton of stuff out on the Ecamm trading post. I'm sorry, friend. I'm trying to help get some of that stuff sold for you. She got a lot of good stuff.
Nice.
But
nice.
Again, we were learning who we were and what it is that we do and trying to perfect. But COVID was hopefully that never happens again. That was just a weird time, right? That again,
with this administration, you never know. You got, is the old black church say, "Be ye also ready"? I mean, goodness gracious.
Oh Lord,
you never know what's about to happen, boy.
I'm just glad to wake up every now and then, man, and I don't even try to look at the news. But anyway, what I was saying. There is no longer the need to go out to the Best Buys, the Micro Centers, the Amazons, or wherever, and just get the latest and greatest of thing just to get it, just because you think that's going to help you achieve your goal.
Right. It done got simplified, bro.
ZVE 10, is that what it is? The APS-C camera? Hot.
Yep.
But that's what you're using now, right?
Yeah. Everything in the studio is APS-C. I was just like, I can't even see myself having that big glass to accomplish what these little things do. Yeah. I just did a school play. Hey, just met Stephen A. personally.
I'm sorry. You know how I feel about Stephen A. too, right?
It was the weirdest thing though. So it was a play, right?
Did he run for president?
I have no idea. But some of the young boys, they were so happy they met him. So I had to film his daughter's play at her school.
Okay. I've seen her. No, hold on. Yeah. Is that the one that I saw on the show?
Sammy.
She's funny.
Yeah, Sammy. Okay. Yep. So she's hilarious. So I'm cool with her mom. That's how I know them. So her mom told me at the last minute, like, "Oh, he's coming to the play," and I was like, "Oh, I'm actually be in the same room with with Stephen A." So I was center aisle in the auditorium, and guess what I used to record this thing, bro? The A6600. The Sigma,
isn't that mounted on the wall somewhere?
Yeah, that's the one. That's why I was like, the frame rate. I didn't set the frame rate back to match these. Remember, I had texted you and I was like, "What frame rate?"
Right.
I was trying to figure out. My thing was off. I got that frame rate at 24. Everybody else is at 60.
Okay.
So it's not rolling the Ecamm right. So I didn't change that back. I put it right through my Ninjas, the Ninja 5s. I didn't upgrade the Ninjas to the new SD card and all of that stuff. Okay. I had 3. I downgraded to 2. I put them joints in. They're still upgrading those. So I recorded at 422, right? Kevin Cox knows this better than me, but I recorded at 422 LT, did that. I didn't even shoot log on this one. I did log at a previous gear. I didn't even do log. Straight recorded it. The school was like, "Oh, this is great. This looks wonderful."
You just got everybody looking naked and raw.
Bruh, I just straight up hit that. And I'm saying to myself, why do I need an FX3? I've cine rigged a A6600.
You did do that.
And all I do is take the camera off the mount, slap it into the rig, and I go and I do like full-fledged recordings. I got the daggone focus wheel on there, pulling focus and stuff.
You did the cine rig before anybody else did.
Yeah, dude. I was just sitting there like, and I literally was going to get an FX3, but I was like, unless you're recording in the camera, I got my stuff rigged where I put all my video recordings for long gigs with the V-mount battery and stuff. I put it into the Ninja.
Okay.
And I got 5 hours worth of recording. So I'm just like, I mean, what? I white balance everything. I'm good. I don't have to change that to get the money.
But what up, Frank? We see you, brother. Appreciate you. But back to the conversation of making full circle. You don't have to buy everything new because you've learned the process of using the tools that you got. And like Kevin even said, we could do what we need to do. We could look this crispy as well just by firing up one of these phones.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, I can shoot 4K 30 or 60, 120 with this phone, and it can still look really nice. So you learn the tools
you know what's
that
going
you
to
already
get you?
had. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's going to get you, man? There's a guy, I forgot his name. I started following him on Instagram. He's very direct. Like he's the guy that says stuff like, he'll say something like, your prices aren't too high. That's just not your client. Right. I'll get his name before the end of the broadcast. And he actually was responding, inboxing back, whatever. But he was saying some controversial stuff, but I like it. And I was like, he got a good point. He made a whole post in saying that we've been hoodwinked and bamboozled for so long with cameras. Now, he wasn't trashing the Sonys and the Canons and all, but he made an argumental point, and cats that like big time photographer names that I follow, they were like, yo, I can't disagree with you on that. What he basically was saying was, he was like, yo, he threw his little bragging flexing points out. I got the new A7 IV. I got this. I got the A1 Mark II. I got this, that, and the third. He said, but real talk, he was like, they've been BSing us. And he was like, hear me out. And he's like, what stops you from picking up an A7 III, right? And doing a photo shoot, and getting the same quality because it's you. Right. And I was just like, dang. So he goes further on this whole thing, but he's been saying what I've been saying for a minute. Like, I know the difference between my A7C and my A7CR. The A7CR, more megapixels.
Yeah, the resolution.
It's the resolution. The autofocus is a little bit way more tighter and faster. But if I'm just like, hey, babe, stand over there, let me get the flash and get that shot, boom. Like, you can't really argue better without saying better is relative. And it's more so, I feel good because it's like what we know about streaming.
Yeah.
You find yourself saying, oh, the Ozbot look good. You just crapped on your song. If you have to explain that one is better than the other, you're missing the point.
You're missing the point. You're missing the point.
You're missing the point because every time you go live, you want to look good. So it's like, are you arguing the point that the Ozbot, or I can hook my DJI Nano up and I can stream with this, right? I know, me personally, I don't feel as though that this will look as good as this. That's my personal conviction. But there are people that this all they can afford, and they say, oh, this just as good as that. Okay, then why are you bragging on the other stuff? Because you send mixed messages to people, and then there's the small hustler that all they could afford was the hand-me-down A7 III, and they are killing it.
And they happy. They are,
and dog, they happy,
ecstatic that they got it.
And the only thing that stops them from getting something new is they can't afford it technically, right? But meanwhile, there's people in their ear and they're showing up to the gig. I seen this in photo shoots in Philly. Everybody come up and they got who got the biggest joint. Basically, that's it.
Who walking in with a Leica?
It's like mic recording. I picked up my DJI Mic 1 because I had to grab something and run and go do it. I took that thing out, plugged it, plugged the cord into the camera because it don't have a digital hot shoe on that one.
Yeah.
I plugged the cord and everything, and I did the video shoot and came home, put it in Final Cut Pro, and turned it over to the client. And I'm saying to myself, I use the DJI Mic 1. Yeah. Tina's in California right now with my Mic 3. I got to do a video thing this weekend, and I'm going to have to use my Mic 2. You think I'm going to say that the Mic 2 don't sound as good, and if I had my 3, it would have been better? Absolutely not.
You're going to put in that work, and you're going to turn that in and get that invoice paid is what you're going to do.
You know, but somebody will be arguing, 32-bit float. I got a Zoom in my bag. I never pull it out because I'm like, man, if I get the levels right going in, I don't have to worry about I got 32-bit float. I don't need that.
A lot of lessons here, y'all. Hope y'all catching some of these lessons.
I mean, shout out to Nikon. I mean, if you're a Nikon shooter and you happy about the Nikon Red personal camera, yeah, you got, 32-bit float open gate? Jesus, I'm like, y'all killing. Mm-hmm. But I've never had a situation where open gate was that necessary. That's not what pay my bill.
I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I'm not shooting Netflix features. I could. This is the quality to be on Netflix, but I'm not shooting Netflix content. Let me look at what's going on. Mr. Cox said you need gear, but it doesn't have to be the newest stuff. Oh my gosh.
Boom. See, come on, Prophet.
You know, Kevin a bad dude, man. Kevin a bad. We got
ladies and gentlemen, Prophet Kevin Cox.
You know, I'm over here looking at Nikon. I don't know why. I just curious to see what they rocking with. But
people jumping ship like, I got Nikon.
Yeah, but you know what? But it's gotten to that point now where, and it's been like this for a while. Everyone's gear is high quality. There really is it's a more of a religious debate, right? It's that personal preference of Canon versus Nikon versus Sony versus whomever, whatever. It used to be a while that we could say, you know, Sony was the only one that allowed you to record video past that 30-minute threshold. Now all these other OEMs do it too. Autofocus, white balance, global shutter. A lot of that stuff are likes and wants. They're not the needs, but man, very comparable. Everyone's got the entire range of lenses too, right? You get the lenses to match whatever workflow or environment. Just go, if you're going to get something, go get something. I'm not worried about the brand or the model anymore. Just go get what you get. I'm just a Sony investor. So, you know, I watch this the stock symbol. So I'm going to keep that one going.
And you know, everybody's different. Like, if you get an A7 IV now, you don't need your A7 IV. You just actually have it. So I think the thing now is what you can afford when you jump into it. So somebody who's starting to stream now, if you can afford the latest ZV, get the latest ZV. But if you're crying about budget, then the hardest thing for most people is if I tell somebody right now, you can go get a ZV-E10 from somebody who has gas, somebody who has gear acquisition syndrome. You go to them and say, what you got? And they go, man, I'm trying to upgrade to so-and-so. It's really a hard sell to tell somebody, yo, get that from them. I have a friend now, he's got an A6100, and I'm debating. I'm like, yo, I need to grab it because I want a better, I got an A51 over here on this slider, and it's a little unreliable because it's so old.
Right.
The picture's fine when it's
that one's probably a little long in the tooth though, right? Just for that one's definitely your stationary or your overhead.
Yeah, it's matter of fact, that's it right there. And I got a look at this. Look how quick the autofocus is on that, right? Autofocus is fast and everything. Like, I don't notice if it's a Sony lens, a Tamron lens or whatever. The camera works. So if I have to shoot something over this side of the room, it works. The only reason I replaced that camera is because when I cut it on, you can't put, it's something that it doesn't do. It resets all over again the way I got it with the, Alexa and all of that stuff. So that's the only reason I would change it. But like Tina, that's the camera that Tina uses for her work. I got her set up with an A5100.
Teams and all that. That's perfect.
81. It's a 5100 with a kit lens on there. You can't get no whacking cheaper than that. And they like, oh my gosh, look at Tina. She looks great. You know why? Because I got an Amaran softbox up there.
Light knocking it down.
Practicals behind her. You know, light hitting out the window and everything. That's the caveat. But the camera, she like, I need a good camera. I gave her that old 51. And she said, I need a good lens. I said, oh yeah, I got a good lens. I gave her the old kit lens that you wouldn't even pay nobody $30 for that lens. I got her the kit lens. And you know what's debatable? Every time we go on a live with somebody or a Zoom, I'm down here, she up there, she looks just as good as me.
Done.
Boom.
Done. Look at he's saying that and she might not even be listening. He just
picturism. God. Picturism. Look at it. Look at it.
Picturism. Well, you gotta put that on a sheet. Oh, that could be a shirt. That picturism, right with the convos. Hey, if Mel's still here, she know I'll turn something into a t-shirt. Picturism. Yo, go ahead. Somebody go ahead and file the copyright on that. Give me 2 hours. I tell you what, give me 2 hours tonight, and you may. Man, I'm gonna write this.
No Destination Hardware that Destination Smokehouse.
Bro, I ain't got nothing to pick.
Picture.
Boy, give me 2 hours. You gonna have some merch. You gonna have some merch. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. Listen, we got some more folks coming in. Listen, look at Mr. Lloyd is in the building. Miguel Lloyd, appreciate you, brother. You know,
down them ATL streets.
Yeah.
That's the mayor down there.
Yeah,
the mayor of ATL.
Get that good lighting, but the optics to people who don't know say camera and lenses. Yeah, it's the lighting though. Kev, no, it's the lighting.
He hit it on the money. It's you know what gets me? So what I hate doing at events, when I do event photography, for convenience I do it, but then for business I stopped doing it. I used to bring my Amarans and do LED lighting at the setups at an event. So when you had that walk in, the wall, the red carpet, whatever, when I had to do events and they like, oh, for the first half an hour, I want you here. I was bringing in my Amarans and putting the soft boxes up and shining the light in there, backlit it, so everybody looks perfect. The problem was everybody was pimping me, taking them off their phones. So they had all the good shots. So I went back to doing flash because they don't have good lighting, so they had to depend on me. Makes me more valuable. So secret, you put the constant lights up, it's already lit. Everybody's Android and iPhones was looking wonderful, right? Because the average person that was at the party, they're not like, oh, look at the bokeh, the 1.8 on that Sigma lens quality is so wonderful. And well, I like Tamron better. Well, it's a G Master. Why nobody caring about that? They like, oh, his lighting good. Let me get my phone out. And all the women would stand up there in my way with their phones because they was like, we like this guy because the lighting's good over here. I couldn't work. So the next event, I was like, let me leave the constant lights home and put the flashes back up. So I was kind of like gatekeeping because it was dark over there. And so the good pictures, the people was with their phones like, mine ain't coming out good. Anybody got a light? And it was like only one chick had a light and she was like, I'm not burning my battery out. So I was over there flashing like, y'all got to come see me. But when I was doing LED lighting, man, them people would move out of that section. They stayed there, was taking all the pictures. So Kevin's point, lighting is everything. You get the light right, boom. Boom.
I'm over here triple tasking. You know, I got my pool man reaching out to me. I guess he saw something in the pool and.
You got a pool man or a pool woman?
Mr. Matthews.
It was a thing on Instagram, it's a TikTok joint, and little guy, he was like, I think he's Mexican. He was like, mommy, what's the problem? She started cussing him out in Spanish, right? And he was like, what'd I do? And she said, I told you to get a pool guy. He said, I did. It's the chick. cleavage all out, tight booty shorts on. She doing the pool. He was like, you said get somebody to clean the pool. I got the pool guy. She like, that's not a guy. That's not a guy.
He here. He's texting me right now, and he's online watching this right now because I just told him to come to Mike. I'm gonna call you, but this is why I can't get with you right now because we go. Oh, I just asked him. He texted me. I said, "Man, am I in trouble?" I'm like, did I mess up? Do I owe something? He may actually owe me some money, Mike, if you here, because I had to do some repairs last week on the hose, so I'm putting that out there in the streets, brother. I'm okay. I'm sorry. Shout out to it's no longer just Matthew's Pool. Mike, put it in the comments, brother. What's the official name of the company we marketing, man?
Who company? Michael?
My dude, my pool man, who I've been rocking with for like 10 years. And
I didn't know he do Olympic sized pools.
Oh my God. There we go.
Now is this at the mansion up in the ski resort, or
this the one right here in the burbs?
All right, okay.
This at the property in the burbs.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have $2,000 for 4 hours, you can go see James Hicks for a pool party.
Hey, that's why I'm using my guy. That only comes
with the grill only. DJ is extra. The DJ is extra.
What? Again, about 10 years ago, that's why I hooked up with my guy. The company, I'm going to throw him out there too. The company that I used to build the pool, their guy was coming to the house to do the work. I'm in the house working, and I got all these cameras, and I see he just pull up, he sits in his truck, and then he roll out. And he would do that for like a couple of weeks. I was like, hey, man. And then I got a party scheduled at the house, and my pool ended up green and yellow and all kind of just not normal colors. I called up Mike Matthew. I said, "Hey, bro,
was it Green Bay party or Eagles party?"
It was neither one. It was neither one. It was Limburger cheese. I called up my guy, and either he came out or one of his lieutenants. Mm-hmm. They had me right in 48 hours. I've been rocking with him ever since.
Wow.
And then I tell everybody in the neighborhood, listen, if y'all want your pool right, God, Mike, I should get a discount, man. This is a long drop.
You should.
He probably recording. I hope you recording, brother. Okay. He not putting no comments. He just hit me direct because he got me on the bat phone.
Tell him to hit the like button on the YouTube. You gotta hit the like button. Everybody watching right now, hit the like button on the YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe.
Come on, y'all. Okay. This ain't a Marvin Sapp, John. All you gotta do is hit the like button. This ain't no Marvin Sapp.
Hold on. Here we go. Boom. NPS Pool Service. Thank you. That's my guy right there. I didn't see you subscribe though. See you watching, which is dope. Appreciate that. Love the support. I'm waiting to see the subscribe icon pop up on the screen, so I know that you subscribe to the channel.
You know what? Everybody needs to put everybody that's watching right now, put your YouTube in.
Put your YouTube.
And everybody subscribe to each other YouTube and then hit the like button to this live for James. Hit the like button.
What is it?
It don't cost you nothing. Listen, I be telling the people
over here doing a pyramid scheme.
No, seriously, you know what? Because, in the music industry, I'm gonna tell you what they were doing for a minute. And I think Drake got caught doing it. I could be wrong. But the way that they clock how they pay us, because they do it by streams, you can cheat. Right? So what Puffy and them used to do, they would just send somebody to the store and they would tell them just buy all the records out. So you could say, oh, all the records sold out. The law of inclusion, Mark Cuban, the law of inclusion, and Dave Ramsey. They would say the law of inclusion and the law of scarcity. If somebody told you right now, who else? Rihanna just came out with a new album. Man, it's sold out everywhere. Now it's on your radar. I got to go get it. So the lie that is sold out or the reality that is sold out makes you want to get it. So when they re-up, you're going to buy them off the shelves. With streaming, I'll make the point, with streaming, they would, what producers have been known to do is you just get enough of your friends to go to Spotify and play the song on repeat. Right? Mm-hmm. Mute your phone, but leave it on repeat. If you leave it on repeat, it's clock and spins, even though you're not listening to it. So same
Found a
thing
way
with
to get around it.
right. So listen, people, I'm gonna hint y'all in the comment section. Everybody who's watching that has a YouTube channel, right? Put your YouTube channel in there, and everybody subscribe to somebody's YouTube channel that's just in this chat, because they know James, just because they know me, right? And there's no obligation. You can turn the alerts off, right?
No, keep them on.
But you hit the subscribe. And then when your friend goes live, if you see that they live, just log on, hit the like button and roll out. You don't have to stay. But if you hit the like button, it adds to them. And if everybody starts to do that, that's where it helps at.
That's true. Hey, you see, I was real quiet because you was speaking the truth. Just like Kev said, right?
Because then we can be honest. Like, let's just say, all right, Kevin, let's just say Kevin has a YouTube channel and he talks about, I don't know, fixing lawnmowers. I don't need a lawnmower. I live in a development. I don't even mow the lawn, right? So I'm really not tapped into his channel other than that's my boy.
Mm-hmm.
But if I know he go live every Wednesday talking about lawnmowers, which I have no interest in, it's not too hard to just be like, oh, Kev's live. I'm gonna just hit the like button and roll out. I'm honest. Like, we good. It's not saying nothing wrong with his channel. I'm just saying I'm not here to watch that.
Yeah.
But you can still hit it and roll out. Like, you don't have to sit through it to support. And I'm like, if you get a community of people that know that, it's not an offense. It's just like me and James could be talking about beards. What woman is going to sit on here and listen to a whole hour about beards? They don't have a problem with us. It's just not interested for them. But if you just slide in there and be like, oh, they talking about beards tonight, hit the like button, say hey, and roll out, the algorithm is triggering attendance.
Say that for the people in the back. Jim. No, I'm just saying. Yeah. So Mr. Matthews, appreciate you, brother. I saw you hit it. Miguel, I just put it up on the screen. It's just my name, YouTube/James Hicks. But that piece right there is the hardest piece about this content creation journey that we have to teach those that are not in the journey. When we say subscribe, folks think they got to pay. When we say, like, subscribe, share, all those kind of things, we definitely don't want it to be a chore, but that's what helps with raise those engagement rates, helps with allowing the platform to push our content out. We can do so much with marketing, word of mouth. Hey, the onion feel of, one person, then it blossoms out to other folks. So Mike is probably checking this out. Hopefully he finds some entertainment here. Hopefully he'll look at the channel and see some of the other content and say, hey, this is kind of cool. I might come back and watch like Team No Sleep on Wednesday to talk about the social impact of sport, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. But that stuff matters. And the level of effort that it takes to help someone on this journey is really not that big. And all it costs you is a little bit of your time. It didn't cost him a half a cent to do the subscribe. And now algorithm is saying, oh, someone else, I'm going to start showing up on their feed. Yep. So now the onus is on me as the creator is to not be crying, moaning and groaning that my numbers aren't growing. But now that I got one new subscriber, make sure that I'm pushing out quality content like I always do so that they can continue to come by, like, watch, share, whatever the case may be. I do my job. He's already done his job. I do my job, and it's going to happen.
Because that's some of the secrets sometimes.
Man,
that's
some
of
the
secrets. You know what it is? We're not, again, I'm going to quote Mark Cuban again. To be kind is to be clear, and to be clear is to be kind. I'm not saying he made that up, but I heard him on a podcast say that. To be kind is to be clear, and to be clear is to be kind. Just be clear about it. Yo, I'm not even asking you to watch. I'm saying bang the likes, hit the heart so you can roll out. Because at the end of the day, people engage by what they see sometimes. So sometimes they see, oh, it got 30 likes. It must be interesting. No likes, it's not interesting. But sometimes you may have 30 people sitting there watching, but they're too lazy to hit it. It's like, yo, this is the content creation offering. The content creation offering is not like pulpit pimps in the church where you got to sow a seed of $10, $20, and if you give $1,000, child hall, whatever. So anyway, you're not saying, hey, if you sow this seed, God gonna make you a millionaire tomorrow. Ain't nobody lying to you and telling you that. But the likes is the economy. The comment and walk away is the economy. And when that happens, it triggers, it is still an age-old thing. It does trigger the algorithm and kind of push it. And then it comes, which I'm trying to get my client off of Facebook. I'm like, let it, that you live on Facebook, but don't make that your main thing, right? But if you do that, you know, boom, you just throw that in there and roll out, it actually helps. So sometimes when people live, I just go into it and just hit the love button and I walk away because I'm busy. But if I see it, oh, so-and-so is live.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's what I want to do one thing.
Let's be clear, okay?
All right.
Wanted to do that because he said it, and that inside joke. I've been using that for like 5 years with Key. That's exactly what I do with your between Sundays. Right? Because
right.
y'all
yeah, like
right. Because y'all
sometimes we talking about stuff that's local.
Yeah,
you know, it's their podcast basically, and I know it doesn't interest everybody, and then I'll retag it, you know, to have other musicians that know me engage, but their move comes better when people do the drive-bys. But it's like, while you driving by, just like hit a like button. It's like a restaurant saying, can you know, throw a 5-star or something review.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't cost you nothing.
Don't cost you nothing. Just a little bit of time. So, you know, I'll roll into the between the sheets. Between Sundays.
Between Sundays.
You know, just pop in real quick. Just say what's going on to everyone. You know, but y'all real specialized with the conversation. So I can get in there and pretend like I know what y'all talking about.
Yeah.
But y'all,
it's localized. That's the problem.
I love it. And he's drinking that Saratoga water, boy.
Dude,
God,
why like
drink that water, boy.
This could be tap water that they fizzle it.
Take that.
you're
Put that
not
up there again.
I will still drink it. This could be tap water that they just, you know, put a fizzle in it, and I'll still drink this. I don't know why I like Saratoga. It's like, it's just good. And I get the carbonated spring water. I don't know what spring they get it from. I don't know if they filter it through sandpaper or whatever. I just like the water.
Mm-hmm. No, you creature of your environment. What was that little IG dude or on TikTok that was like waking up in the morning and doing his workout routine, drinking Saratoga, taking cold dunks in the Saratoga?
Dude is ice face dunking in Saratoga. I'm like, how the hell you wasting that water, bro? Are you kidding me? I wanted to smack him. I mean,
I go to some of my conferences, you know, and I see they got the Saratoga. Okay, I'm not gonna put that out there. Okay, I'll say it anyway. I leave with some things.
Right.
I leave with a couple of bottles of Saratoga once.
You need some water? Yeah, I'll take a 6-pack of that.
I sure do. Hey, I put it in my backpack, and on the train, I on my way back from the Bay, I got a gang of Saratogas in my pocket. Okay. See.
Sidebar, the nastiest water I've ever tasted, 2 of the nastiest, I can't stand them. No offense to your whack. Avion water and Desante water. I hate those.
No,
man.
Desante got something in it though. Yeah, it's got a little weird.
Oh man, it got to be a hot day and Lucifer got to be running around. And there's no creeks or nothing. That's the only thing that will make me drink that water. Them joints is nasty.
In the days. One of my partners got me drinking. What was it? It was I think it wasn't Fiji. It was another one of them high-end waters. I can't mess with the Saratoga though, because that's real money. It's high-end water. Let me just look at this.
Hey, the Dow was over 50,000.
Yeah, y'all that pay for gas. Your gas prices is high too, aren't they?
The Dow. That's not, yo, that's going to live rent free in my head. The Dow is over 50,000.
Oh, look, hold on. Mr. Nativity Dad is in the building. This old school cat right here who knew me before for the gray beard. Appreciate you for jumping in, brother. God.
Yo, so you got relationships. I like Ghost and Tommy and Ghost.
Oh man, what's
Power, yo.
Not the Sonny. I see. Okay, I see Kevin talking about that. What's that water, man? And it's not Fiji water alternative.
I like Fiji.
Is that the one? Maybe it was.
I rock with Fiji.
Boss. I think it was Boss. Is that the one?
Dude, they used to get my money. They was killing me.
That's the one.
I was ordering the bottles, like I was getting them shipped to the studio, and the artists would get in there. Let me get one of them. No, don't you touch that.
Yeah, that's that Grammy money right there, folks.
What?
We just gonna ship pallets of it.
We had pallets of Voss water. Like, what was we thinking? And I'm like, I used to drink out of a hose back in the day. We playing football. You just go to Mary crib and turn on the hose.
Why does it taste funny? Don't worry about it. Just rub some dirt on it and drink from that hose. You'll be all right.
Let it run for about 3 minutes for a second. Let it get all the impurities out.
Let it cool off.
Something crawled up in there.
See?
Make sure get the spiders out the hose first.
All
right, now you can drink it.
Where my man Mike Matthews at. See, again, that's where we coming from. As he sips on his Saratoga, and I'm drinking Boss.
You got rum in there, don't you? What you got?
Well,
you got some act right in there.
Again, I'm here alone for the next 48 hours, so I don't have anything to do. We just.
Hey, I'm gonna give everybody some more of the tape. So if you've been watching, you know what I'm referring to. If you haven't been watching, you won't know. So said company sent me an email. This is after they done sent me product. Hey, we love what you've been doing.
Oh, I know that company already. I know who you're talking about.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I did my research. And I'll tell you about it off air, but I did a one-off and it got a lot of perks with it.
Yeah.
And guess what I have to do? Shoot a video.
Of course you do.
That's all. And guess what? We want you to do it how you do what you do with just these things is our only input. Can you do this? Can you do that? We're going to send you 4 different colors.
Yeah.
We're sending you these, and we just need you to do what you're doing, with your wife. That's it.
Yeah, you don't have to say.
And I was like, boom, simple.
So the fact again, though, you've graduated to a point to where you've had multiple vendors say, "I see you.
Mm-hmm.
I like what you do. Do that for us."
Yep.
Not here's a offer
script,
and we want you to do it this way. Man, what you already doing, this UGC, this user generated content that you doing, can you make one for me? That's pretty much what all these companies are saying. So I missed the sale. Like I need to get this. I should have got it. I got clearance from the boss too. She said I could get him.
Now you know what else I'm gonna put you up on, James. So I learned something, and this is after 20 years plus in the game of music, and that music game changed and shifted. But there's some old school foundational stuff that I learned. When people were asked like what made us successful with neo soul music and soul music from Philly, the essence of it is we didn't follow the rules. Right? There's some basics like if you live stream, you need Ecamm, OBS, you need whatever, because you're streaming it. You need a camera, name your pick, Canon, Sony, whatever. It has to be a streaming camera. Those are the basics. How you do your live is the things that make a difference. Some people feel like you got to be sitting at a desk, you got to be sitting at a chair, you got to be a tight camera, you got to be a wide camera, you got to be outside. All of those are the uniqueness. For me, what I realize about the photography game, pictures are pictures. right? And you get all caught up on the quality of shooting when you can do quality at your worst. That's a bad thing to do. And then you doubt yourself. All you got to do is look at TikTok and realize some of your most major TikTokers, they're doing it on their phones.
Right.
Like the people I'm following that get around fake news and stuff that I think are funny, like Eric Benet. We all know who Eric Benet is.
Eric
Benet is
killing it,
crushing it, but he's on his phone. He didn't hire.
He's walking around his backyard. Yep.
He ain't call Kevin. He ain't call, Riley. He didn't call James Hicks. Like, can y'all bring the A7, the FX, get me some lighting and follow me around with the best quality mic. Dude just grabbing his phone. And people are there watching, and nobody's in the comment section saying, you need a little more bokeh. You need this, that, and the third.
We happy that he released a new song now, right? Because he just released a little satire song of what's going on.
Exactly. So what I learned was, if you are in quality content creation, to really actually eat and get the bag, you got to back off of the quality and stuff and just have at it. And that's when these folks started paying me attention, because I didn't put forward, I got an A7 V, I got so-and-so, I'm about to get an FX3, I use Sigma lens or Sony lens, I got an 85 1.4, I'm gonna get the 1.2. I ain't do all of that. I just did my content. In the moment, I was already ready with a camera that shoots. And the best camera, another guy says this, what's the best camera? The one that's in your hand.
Right there I'm gonna say in your pocket.
And that's all I did. I set the camera up on a tripod. So it was the pictures that we did at the Jim Thorpe Mountain, which is like something like the Poconos. Okay. It was high up on the hill. We were up on a mountaintop, went to a wine tasting up there. And Tina pulled out the flask. And I was just like, oh. So I got the camera and was like, yo, we should, take a picture tapping the cup and holding the thing up. Little did I know, I didn't know it was like her high camp flask and what it actually did. All I knew is she had wine in it. And so we just took like a cute couple's picture, clinging the cups and all. And when I posted it, I said, babe, what's the name of that? She said, High Camp. And I was like, okay. So I tagged them on it. And they were like, we love these pictures. And I'm like, oh, y'all do? Oh, okay. And so that's it. So then you start doing little small stuff like this. You show the thing and you show it in practicality. And this is what I want to let people know. If you spend time doing lives talking about, unboxing the new iPhone, it does this and it does that. The company already knows that. They need to see how you using it. That's what they want to see, because that's what's going to make other people buy it. See, here's the thing. If you explain how dope it is, that kind of puts it out of reach. Yeah. If you show your practical use on
Come on, man.
That's what gets people to buy it.
Make it plain,
so,
faster.
I got cyclists that ride with me. They don't even have nothing beyond their iPhone or Android. You know what they want now? I got to get me that drone.
The one that follow you? Yes.
They didn't even know what DJI was about. They have no idea of a Pocket 3 or whatever. They like, yo, how you get that shot? A drone. Woo, you carry a big old drone. Nope, it's this little thing right here. Oh, you carry that with you? Yeah. It fit in your bike jacket? Yeah, it's that small. Well, it's expensive, ain't it? $299. Word? Oh, okay. What else do it do? You can do it with the controller. You can put goggles on with it. Now, I got at least 3 cyclists that's like, yo, I think I'm gonna get that drone. God. So now DJI is not worried about me.
No.
But if they were a smaller company, so ladies and gentlemen, you have clothes, you have utensils, whatever. If you try to do content creation, tag the people. Take the creativity.
Y'all they will this see you. Masterclass right here.
Yeah, they will see you. And when they see you, don't go chasing the bag, because if you chase the bag, there's 20,000 other people in front of you that got longer credibility. They got longer seniority. They know Kevin Cox knows more about cameras than me. I know that for a fact. So I can't compete with him on the difference in ISO and exposure and the triangle and all this, that, and the third. What I can be confident with is how I use what I know. Mm-hmm. That's what I can be confident about. People been in the game too long. They know lighting and all of that stuff, but what they can never really beat you on is how you use it in the moment. And that's where you get the bag.
That's it. That's invaluable. I mean, there's hardly a price that you can put on that.
Yeah.
Because that's the aha moment that all these companies are looking for. It's not fake. It's not fabricated. Is KP and Tina out at the mountains? And I've met the Thorpe family. Shout out to them. I met them a couple of years ago at the Super Bowl.
Nice.
So they're good people. Yeah, I met them a couple of
Nice.
But I had to throw a quick little flex in there because
That's
you
good.
get
A good flex, man.
But that's it, right? Again, tag them too. Real subtle, not a whole lot of effort. You already done the work. You already bought the thing. You already using the thing. Okay, I'm using it. This is how I'm using it. Let them know how I'm using it. And someone in marketing or someone that's watching their IG feed or their TikTok or whatever feed and be like, okay, look at Pelzer. What's his name? Keith Pelzer. Let me reach out. Next thing you know.
Dude, you know what happened too? So the other part of it is there's a small bit of negotiation in there, right? And I had to think, like my street smart said, play this well. So the caveat in is they're like, we want you guys to do the video. So I thought about it. I was like, damn, that's free exposure. Right? Now it's the difference when people say, can you do this for free? Because we offer an exposure in exchange. It's like, I don't know about that. Like, nah, it's still gonna cost you some money, right? So there's money on the table, but it's not like the bag that without their attention, I would have been thinking like, you got to charge people X, Y, and Z. Like people, they automatically, you thinking like 4 to 5 figures. Like you ranging around thousands of dollars in this, that, and the third. Everything's not always just going to be the $1,000 joint. And most people that taught that, they've been doing it for so long, they're leaving out how they worked up to get there. It's not like you just bought the gimbal, you bought the camera, and then you said, oh, it costs $5,000 to shoot this. Those are the people that normally fail, and then they get blacklisted because people like, yeah, you talking about so-and-so? They did terrible work. And what I know is you said yes to doing a wedding and you've never done a wedding before, and you thought you could do it because you bought what you seen the other wedding photographers have when you was at the wedding. You thought, I got a bag, I'm gonna get a gimbal, I'm gonna get this, that, and the third, I'm gonna get the latest camera, and I'm gonna go do the wedding. You didn't understand your why. You don't know why you need a 2470 and a 70 to 200. You don't know why you need 1.2s inside the wedding reception for low light. You didn't know that. And so you just grabbed everything you could and you thought you could do it. Yes, you got the big bag, but now you done because they're pissed off about the work. And the clients that I get in most cases, most of them are always complaining about what the person that they hired before did that they didn't like. And then when I give them my price, they quietly look and like, oh, okay, that's good. Now, you know what I can tell from that? I'm like, the boy before me charged you behind at least $250 more. But here's the difference. I've gotten callbacks from people. I'm on my 3rd prom with one client. They had me come each year consecutively. I did not raise my price. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because technology-wise, quiet as kept. It got easier. Listen what I'm saying. When I gave them my price the first time, I priced it out because I needed to do X, Y, and Z. I priced it out to make or whatever. But because technology got better, was quiet as kept. It took me less time to do what I was charging them for. So when I factored in the charging on post-processing, uploading it to a drive, this, that, and the third, factored all my hours in, I did that when I was still learning and everything was slower. Now I know how to do Lightroom. I go out and do a photo shoot, come back in, put the card in, hit one button, it hits all my pictures, got my preset on it, I'm done. Now on paper, it's my business. As far as you're concerned, I came home and I'm working from 8 to 11:30 on this stuff. And truthfully, when I first charged you, that's what I was doing. but it's my business that I can do it in a short amount of time and give you better quality.
Cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper. So my ad cost actually went down, but that don't mean your price going down.
Right.
See? And then on the one hand, the customer is like, oh, I like this guy because he got me at the same price. So every time they call me before it's done, if it's a 4-hour gig, you already know what the price is. That's it. You need something extra. Other than that, the price is the same. That's your family rate, your family discount, or your reoccurring discount. But the secret of it is technically I'm doing the job faster, more efficient, with less work.
And this man putting in the work.
And some people don't know that. Yeah, because here's what happens. In some cases, people go up on their prices, and then somebody that listen to the gems being dropped, they come into the game listening to the wise man. That's another, man, we dropping some stuff on here. It's the other person that comes into the game listening to the wise man, not leaning to their own understanding. And they pay attention. Wise man says, don't go spend all your money on the latest camera. But they told me Kevin and James told me to get the A7R.
No, we did.
Why? Are you doing portraits?
We didn't.
No. Are you doing pictures that are blowing up for billboards? No. What you doing? I'm just taking pictures of events and someone's like, get the A7 IV. But they ain't got the airplane and the insect eye tracking. Are you doing insects and airplanes? No. Get the
Get out
what
your
lens?
own way, boy.
You know what I mean? It's like, dog, what lens? Oh, they told me get the G Master. You don't really need a G Master. Just get a 2.8. You'll be fine. Oh, get the latest flash. You don't need that latest flash. Get a V1. That's it. Just get that. You good. You can go out and make you some bread. That's it. But when you come into the game and you take a listen and you deal with somebody that don't have no kind of axe to grind, nothing to prove, and they telling you the truth, take that and run with it, and you going to beat out the person that has established themselves, but then they throw these astronomical figures out there. You know, one of the other things I got, James, that people love? I don't do the I'll get it to you in a week. I don't have them kind of clients.
No, that's too long. Okay. Let me stop.
I don't do video. Is video? You know video better than me. Video might be different, but pictures, no. Pictures, 24 hours. You got your pictures.
Yeah, you need
24
2 days. You need 48 hours at most. Yeah. Right.
48 at most. I'm like, when people tell, man, I went to some clients and they like, oh, we like you. I was like, oh, and they was like, do you know so-and-so? I was like, oh yeah, that's my man. We worked with him before. And they like, he took 5 days. I was like, oh, I said, he probably was busy. He got the kids and, I'm cleaning him up. Like, he had stuff to do. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, he done lost that client.
Missed him.
He done lost it. Because the novelty done wore off. They need it now.
Yeah, that night, if possibly.
Yeah.
We know a lot of folks in our world who shoot, process on the spot before they walk out the door, right? They've got a workflow to whereas it gets into Lightroom or it gets into wherever even before they even leave the door. That is the expectation for, especially for
you
photos.
gotta be like Times Square, bro.
Right.
Before you get the Krispy Kreme, I got the printout for you. Like what?
With the little printer.
Them jokers.
with the little Polaroid style printer.
Man, them dudes out there strapped with iPads, Wi-Fi routers, and everything. I mean, they like, bow.
You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate hustle right there. Y'all go out to New York. Y'all go to Times Square and see your boys out there with they got the nice lens and the nice camera. They got the little handheld flash, but boom, in that backpack, yeah, they got their little Polaroid printer. And give them 5 minutes, and they have
You know how wild this is? This how smart they are. Now, this would change the game, but they don't need to do it. The biggest hustle would be if you go out there with your mans, and you have your mans with the off-camera flash. You notice nobody's got flash in Times Square.
Truth. No need for it.
They all playing off of that 135 Sony, right? Or 70 to 200, and they're using the lights in Times Square.
Right.
Nobody's flashing in Times Square, technically. I'm not saying nobody's ever done it. I have yet to see a hustle
It's just
crew
like at a
out
concert,
there.
right? It's just like at a concert. When I work concert, you can't use a flash.
Yeah, you can't use flash, right? Right. That's crazy. That's a big hustle, man. You ain't no off cam and flash nothing. I'll be the knucklehead out there having my wife hold the off camera flash, be like, yo, we got you. We gonna get you we get you a more solid joint.
We gonna make sure these shadows are where you want them to be. Listen, hey y'all, Keith had me in B&H looking for this flash a few years ago. He got it, but he the flash man. He the
now you know it's crazy.
Flash man.
I don't even use it that much. Guess what flash I use now? This is how bad technology is. The IT30 Pro, or I don't know if it's the 40 Pro. So the camera the flash sits on top of the camera.
No dude.
Yeah, the godox. The newest one, they finally came out with technology. You can pull the flash off the top. So it's not that one. It's the newer one of that. That one there, I don't even use that no more. So if somebody need that, you need to hit me up and make me an offer. It's that, hold up. I think you just went past it. It's the it's the newest one. They had a picture of it as you were scrolling. Right in there, the IT32. Let me tell you what this thing does. Godox is sitting there like spoon feeding out to us. They spoon feeding out the technology that everybody been wanting. When they do this with the V1, it's going to be off the chain. So that little sucker there, you can turn the flash. So if you turn sideways, you can turn the flash directed. See that thing right there? It comes off.
Oh, okay.
Ain't that dope? So now I can pull it off.
So little magnet mounts.
Yeah, I can just yank it off and go here. It's already wirelessly connected. So I can direct the flash. I'm good now.
Wait a minute. So the bottom sits in the hot shoe, and that's where all the intelligence is, and it relays back to the...
Yeah, when you pull it off, that becomes a trigger instantly. So now I don't need the trigger mounted on the camera. So when you put the trigger on the camera, the flash always got to be in your other hand. That thing right there, when you put it on, it's a flash on top of your camera, and then you can pull it right off and direct the light top to bottom. And you can put that in the soft box and just bump up the power on there, and it'll hit that soft box. So you can just raise it over your head.
You already got one? Backwards.
I got one. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I got that sucker. I got that sucker when it came out, and I got rid of that first one, the IT30. Yeah. I didn't get rid of it. The IT30 is just sitting in the closet now. Like, the only reason I have the IT30 still is because you can trigger the IT30, so I can have two flashes. I can put a flash behind you. Okay, so let's say me and you and Jen and Tina, we in New York again, or we somewhere.
Yeah.
I can be like, James, here, hold this right here and stand behind the ladies and point it at them. And I can point the one up here and do it all off of those two little flashes.
Take that.
Dude, when I seen it, I was like, you are kidding me. That thing comes right off. You pull it straight off. Son. Right. You pull it straight off and pow, 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 and then put it back on. You good.
There it is right there. There you go. Doing this thing.
Yo, and it triggers the big soft boxes too.
See, here you go. And then there I go, Ellie from Action Camera sending emails about some other stuff. Literally, as you talking about that, I get some emails from my local camera shop. But that's hot.
And look how much that costs.
Anybody need the IL30?
The IT30. You need the IT30.
Y'all reach out to Keith. He got it sitting in the closet. He still got the box.
It's sitting in the closet.
It's just sitting there.
I got the silver. It's sitting in the closet. I only take it if I need to. And this right here, that thing is a game changer. Now, here's the other better part, James. You ain't ready for this.
Talk.
So let's just say you got a Canon.
Yeah.
Right? You got Sony and you got a Nikon. The base works on all three cameras.
My goodness.
So if you buy two more bases, right? you can trigger that flat. You can have a Sony camera in one hand and a Nikon in the other, and they both are going to work with that one flash. So now you don't have to get flash specific, only the shoe specific, and you can get the flash. Like the flash can be separate.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, man.
Man, there's no excuse. There it is right there. So the trigger is $20, y'all. $19.90. So for $20, you could have every platform covered. Wow.
So now when I got my whole fast gear on and I got A7 and the A7C in the other hand, right? Before you used to have to mount the V1 flash and mount the other flash and then mount the trigger and then the flash hanging off of you.
Yeah.
You can just take that flash, put it on this camera, pow, 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 take it off of that, put it on this one, pow, pow, pow. Ain't that crazy?
That's
I was like, oof. I was like, oh, we Gucci now.
Yeah,
and less
good
than
now.
Yeah.
Well, you
and
always
I
been
want to
good.
pay all that money.
You always been good. And they ain't raised them prices yet. What's up with you, Sister Florence? We see you, sis. Appreciate you now.
Sister Flo.
My
I need you to go to DC and get that stuff straightened out now.
Uh-oh.
I need you to tell Pam to go sit down.
I've been okay. So we gonna bring this plane in, but I would say something right here. I normally don't put people's business out there in the streets because I don't want mine in the street. But you've been real active with the ad libs lately.
Who, me?
You
on Facebook?
You've been real active with the kidney shots. They funny too.
Hey, my setup over there. I'm literally about to be one of them commentators with these Frankenstein files and all of that stuff, just for practical, right? Just for practical. And I don't want to mess your live up, but I'm just gonna say it.
No messing. It's our live. No trip.
Okay. There's no way that you are a parent and love your children and not address the 300-pound gorilla in the room. And here's all I want to say. And no offense, I'm gonna give a pass, but that leather gear that I wear, I told you the backstory on who the grandfather is. Okay, if you remember, right? Then there's the father. Father has made some remarks leading up in the campaign that I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. That has not messed up the relationship with this son. I'm like, I ain't holding you what daddy said. But at this point, with a family and children, you have to address accusations. Right? You have to address accusations. Now, when you don't hear somebody's attitude towards the accusations, that is a sign of guilt by default.
Yeah, it unfortunately
you look at digital. So I'm gonna keep it clean. Look at the digital community, right? We'll go, this was a real thing before everybody realized raw is raw. I like Canon better because the color better, or I like Fuji better because if you shoot in presets or log or something like that. If you shoot in raw, it's based on Lightroom and your ability to grade. It doesn't matter what you shooting, whether it was Canon, Sony, whatever. If you shooting in raw, it doesn't matter what your white balance was. You can fix it.
Coming out.
It's all the same coming out. Nobody looks at the picture and say that must have been on a Canon.
Right.
You can only argue that with JPEG, right? But in raw, you're not really arguing that. And if you shoot raw, you should be able to achieve a better picture than most JPEGs or whatever. So I'm saying, when people do that, they condemn one product. So they'll condemn, I don't like godox flashes because of X, Y, and Z. If you're accused of the stuff that's out there, the followers need to understand they're not condemning it. They are not condemning. If you are an ambassador for Sigma lenses, you have to somewhat condemn Tamron. If you are an ambassador for Sony, you have to find some sort of condemnation towards or against the other cameras or other lenses. When you are accused of something as heinous, you have to be on record saying anybody that does those things that they accuse me of, they should be sitting behind bars. You need to say that If you don't hear that out of the person you following, you might as well sit back and assume they're guilty of it. Then you got to ask yourself a question. How can you lead me? And I know daggone well, I would not feel comfortable with my daughter in the same room with you.
Hard stop.
Yeah,
No.
So the post that I was going to make, talking about that stuff, I literally was going to make a whole new channel, right? I was going to make another Instagram profile and just start addressing these things. One of the things would be this. And James, you're going to like the way I formulated this. The thing is, when you have these accusations and stuff on you, and you realize that our leader's not addressing them, it makes you wonder, how did we get here being led by that? And so here's the point. Other leaders have been accused of things happening under their watch, right? Under their watch. I've been blue for a long time, not red. But you know what? I didn't hate Reagan nor Bush. Didn't hate them. I could dislike certain things. In other words, I might like one better for the economy, and I might like the other party better for this, that, and the third. All due respect. This is not about left or right. This is about, at this point, it's not left or right. The only problem is right is following something that should have been left in the dust. And left should never have been expected to get right. America's always going to have differences, right? We're not going to agree. People live next door to people that are mad about certain things. But the universal thing that we not arguing is, I can go from Obama to Bush to Biden to all the runner-ups, the people that tried to win, that didn't win, to you can win, Jesse, God rest his soul, whatever.
Bless him.
The difference is, we have never had a leader, and the one leader that jacked up, y'all know who he is, with the secretary. We're going to leave that alone, with the chick, right? Y'all already know what I'm saying. My man was like, all right, I messed up. And after that, everybody was like, you know what? We don't condone it, but we understand.
We understand. God, you shouldn't have done that, brother. God.
You shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? You owned it. But the heinous stuff that we looking at now, we have never had a leader. Never. In my lifetime. I've never seen a leader that this ain't something that we're coming at you because it was done on your watch. This is called you were doing it in your time. The accusations is, this is what you did on your time. So when people talk about abortions, they talk about this, that, and third, you don't have to agree with it. I'm not saying I'm pro-abortion. What I will say is this. I'm not saying I'm pro or against guns or whatever like that. But the thing will be, if any one of these past presidents were murderers, right? We can't be sitting around discussing gun laws. If it happened under their watch, got it. Right? Look how quick the right will say, oh, well, the people, the immigrants did this, that, and the third when so-and-so was president. Yeah, but the president didn't do the immigrant stuff that you talking about. It's really not that hard. The situation that we dealing with now is your leader we're hiding files that says your leader did this. And the game now is, you can't prove it. That's what the game is. Let me stop you from proving it, when you can just say there's nothing to prove because I didn't do it.
Says who? Because
see what I'm saying?
If we unredact some of them files,
I've never seen nothing like this in the history, when I'm like, our Congress is arguing hiding the files. It's like, if I come to your house and I leave out of your room and a camera's missing, and the only person that was in your room was me, Tina, Isaiah, and Isaiah, one of the four of us got it. And if Tina, Isaiah, and Isaiah says, no, we left out when James left, Keith was the only one left. You're going to say you must have did it. How dumb is that for me to say? Did you have any cameras in the room?
Mm-hmm.
No, I should be able to tell you I ain't take it.
Yeah,
that's it. Done. I didn't take it. If
no, in good
I don't
well.
understand.
No, in good well. You know, you got some explaining to do.
Hey, when my man, they said, yo, did you go to Epstein Island? It was like, oh, we was on a family trip. And you know what? I do recall we did stop for a cup of coffee.
we had to refuel. Wait a minute, what? Okay. Please make it make sense, Lord. Let's make it make sense.
Oh my man said, he was like, oh yeah, we did stuff. I was like, and you had your kids with you. Yeah. You know, they wanted to, play volleyball. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
It's better than a soap opera, boy. I'm just telling y'all. And we're not telling nobody nothing they don't know. This is better than a soap opera. Y'all just do your homework. Do your research.
When your girl got fired, they was like off with her head. I was like, wow, left her behind out to dry.
They had a party that night. Somebody ordered all the drinks on me at the little saloon. Old girl gone, all drinks on me.
Yo, Cass is sitting there looking like, so you gonna just ride this Titanic, right? Trust me, they're not throwing you a life preserver. Nobody's throwing you one.
Yeah, he next. Saying that. Okay. Start that channel or start that up. Put that on. Where's where's the good place for that? You gonna put that? You said IG. Maybe put that on. Was it Rumble? Is that where some alternative conversations are?
Yeah, I gotta throw something up because I got my teleprompter set up. I got my light over there with the cam over. I got the shotgun mic. Guess what I did? I took the DJI mic 2 because the mic 3 don't have the plug in there.
You're right.
So I took the mic 2 and I put them on the MKE 600s at this event I was at, and then I put the hot shoe into the Sony because I seen the guy do it on Instagram. I was like, dang, that makes sense. He was like, rather than trying to roll out XLR cables way across the floor, he said, just use your DJI mic. And it's like 0 delay. Okay. So I was like, damn, let me do that. So I plugged the mic into I plugged the Sennheisers into the DJI mic through the XLR thing. So the shotgun mics, I had them in the auditorium pointed at the front. So I'm getting shotgun into my DJI.
Because those DJIs record local.
Yes, because you can put the lav on there. So I plugged into the hole where the lav is, but I used the Sennheiser and I pointed the mics and I was like, oh, so James, here it is. The next event you at, you and Tall Boy, or if I go with you, I can just take the DJI mic and I can still use shotgun to point. If there's a crowd of people and I can't get the mic right to them, I can take the shotgun and just boom it. So you can boom it wirelessly.
We might need that at NAB, at NAB.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can, and the mics is cheap and they sound great. I took that thing and I boomed it and I was like, this dude, I did a stereo mic setup in an auditorium and my mics were like 50 feet away from me in both directions. And they was coming right into my Ninja, right into the Sony, right into the Ninja, and I did the video recording like that. And I had those two things. Yeah, dude,
I'm looking at okay. They only $269. Every I say only, but everything is relative. But again, for the value that you're getting, that's a really good deal, really good. Yes, you don't need all this other stuff here. You don't want that anyway.
Dude, the best thing ever, man. These things right here, that hole right there on the top, I put it right into that hole and I plug that mic right there into the hole in here and you put this wherever you want. So, and and you're not doing the wires. That was it made so much sense. Because I was like, normally I have to plug into the Zoom box, or bring the XLR in, and I gotta run 30-foot cables across the room. And I was sitting there like, wait a minute. And remember, the battery life is like 8 hours. And then you put a AA Energizer in there or something. So you got a hot mic that's like feet away from you, like 50 feet and more away from you. And you don't have all these wires around. And the signal is clean as a whistle. So imagine me and you somewhere, and it's like, oh, Keith, get a shot of me talking up here, but we don't want the mic in the shot. But you got to be 100 feet away from me. Well, I could take the 70 to 200 millimeter lens, take the boom, somebody hold a boom over top, or you just hang it right there. You can get the interview with, off-camera mic and all of that.
You ain't got to tell me 2 times at all. You listen.
Boy.
All right. So
man.
When is NAB?
So save your DJI mic too. Save them. Don't get rid of them.
I got the DJIs because hopefully they're not listening and watching, because I got some explaining to do with them. My Shures. I couldn't get my Shures to work right, and when I saw Mario at my Shure dude, my rep,
right,
when I saw him at CES in January,
he sure is going to be mad.
he was, because I was like, hey, bro, I had these that you gave me, but I left them at home, and I'm rocking these DJIs, you see, and I pulled them up on him, and I ain't got nothing from him since. But the DJIs work perfectly. But I will give the Shures another try. So
Tina took my Pocket 3 out there. I told you, my Mic 3s. She got them joints out there in California right now. And I set it up for her. You just pull the thing out, open it up, and hand the mic to the person, and you good. She killing it.
I love it. Badass pirate skeleton. No, we will not.
Is that a bot?
What happens when you go vertical is you are put in front of a lot of extra folks. And I'm not even gonna put the comment on the screen, but I will address the comment. But so we getting the watch time. Appreciate you for the watch time. But to answer your question, no. Appreciate you for joining though.
Was that triggering the algorithm on politic talk?
I was triggering the algorithm, right? Again, just opened up the bandwidth of who gets the show.
I can keep going on politic now. That's the.
I start seeing the dislikes pop up instead of the likes, right? Let me see. No, I haven't got any dislikes. I'm waiting for it. It's okay. We thick skinned, but we out here just giving the thing, producing content.
So if the rumors ain't true. They said that there's mathematicians over there in that IRAN. And that's why that technology is like crushing, right? And it's like all this gangster talk make me think about Street Game, where you thought that you could beat up the little skinny guy until you effed around and found out. Right? That's how I feel about this war stuff. Like, make it make sense, Yeah, you playing around. It's because it's like, sometimes, you know what I learned, man? When you fighting somebody that ain't got nothing to lose, like if you trying to punch somebody that already got their teeth knocked out, they have nothing to lose. They ain't got a tooth to save.
Nope.
So trust me, they just gonna replace their dentures. That's it. So they coming in. You understand what I'm saying? They coming in hot. They don't have nothing to lose. And like the fake drones and all that stuff, cheap behind drones. Don't get me started, man.
I was got content for days. You ready.
Bruh, they like, yo, we're gonna throw some tennis balls up in the air so y'all can spray all your bullets at it.
we gonna paint some helicopters on the ground and then y'all shoot at those.
Yo, I mean, how you gonna team you win a war?
That's brother said team you.
How you gonna team you?
We done gone off the rails now, y'all.
I'm sorry, you gonna team you a war? I'm like, bruh. And we keep having confidence in somebody says their ships are floating at the bottom of the sea. it drives by you so fast that you forget what's actually being said. Floating at the bottom of the sea. Something don't make sense in there. Something don't make sense. I'm telling you, man. Woo! Listen, that frontal, what they call it, the frontal something. The lobe? Experts are saying that frontal lobe is going. That amygdala something is conflicting with the frontal something. The hemoglobin is going.
Now you're making a big word. See, now we over.
I don't even know what the words is. I just heard people. It's.
We was having one of them conscious conversations, but now you making up words. You know, we was going on a good path. Lord have mercy. Let me bring this back in. Let me bring this back in. Oh,
and you playing golf, man. Listen, bro. Hey, shout out to Fox News for at least coming forward to say we did make a mistake. Did you see it? I was like, I saw it when it first happened. I was like, wait a minute. That wasn't the other day. That looked old. Like, wait a minute. What? Wait a minute.
Oh boy, with the yeah.
With the AI, like they literally try to throw it in your face. Like, oh, he had a hat on. Like he didn't have his hat on. He had a dark colored suit on. Like,
yeah, wait, he had a red. Though he's still walking around with that lean, like he know it's just not been a good couple of months for him.
They covering up rashes. I mean, y'all, like, man,
stop. All right, stop.
Y'all doing too much, man. Y'all are doing too much. Shout out to all the congressmen and women that's just like, yo, what exactly? I had never seen the most romper room situation going on in my life.
Trying to take care of that eczema.
My prayer is that whatever is to come, that the internet stays up so we can stay on these platforms like we did in COVID, because it's gonna be a lot to talk about, man.
You say as long as the internet stay up, so we can have our conversation.
Hey, folk, I'm laughing, but it's like our safety is at risk, right? So it's like James Hicks coming to the East Coast and saying, Pelzer, I need to use your studio because I have a big, important live to do, and I need to get to my 1,000 people and more. And I'm like, cool, you can use my studio. And he says, is the internet good? And I'm be like, sometime it worked. I'm not sure. Every Tuesday it just go out.
Depend on if it's storming.
You don't have the confidence. It's like, yo, are we good here on our soil? Well, I mean, look, something may happen in your daily travels, but hey, this is life.
Hold on, ain't that the words that he said too? What? He said, y'all be careful, because something might go down. He said something just like that. Go down.
I mean, like, you heard about that plane that had to turn around from Tennessee? It was going to Florida, had to turn around, and thank God everything was safe. But it's because people terrified. I'm like, bruh. And then my wife like, oh, I got to go to California. My son got to go to Boston. I'm like, what? I'm like,
y'all
listen.
Need the city still.
Yeah. I'm like, man, work from home mean I will stay home and work.
Boy, I feel you. Listen, you know me and my family, we live 35,000 feet in the air. We stay up, and I'm like, man, y'all stay home because we don't want to be around where nothing's jumping off at all. We want to be where we need to be. And speaking of travel, old boy right here out in them streets. We appreciate you, brother. Look at tall boy in the building.
Where you at now?
Well, he's already put it out there saying,
wasn't he just in Dubai?
No. What?
Tall boy, where was you at? Dubai? No, he was. He was with Dennis Rodman with Kim Jong Un.
He was in North. No, he wasn't. In No, man, he doing some things. He got real stamps in the passport. So, but he's still out there. He's taking a long, extended holiday. Stay safe, brother.
Hey, man, just when I was going to just retreat to Cuba somewhere.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not going to work.
Old boy said, hey, we going to be there next.
We come visit y'all today. I'm like, Dad, come on, bro.
You ain't doing nothing to you, boy. I'm just let me get some cigars before we mess that up.
Right.
Let me just get my Robustos. real quick
Let me
before
get
we mess that
coffee,
up.
beans, and cigar, and some vodka or something. Jeez, ain't talking about no food. I'm in Bangkok.
Close. I don't know. Like I said, Thailand. Funk Congress over there again on the vertical shots out. He said black folks the big glasses. Going crazy, especially with the ladies. Well, we fashionably forward. I'll put it up there. So Funk Congress, when the black folks decided the big listen, we represent, brother. All these things with
their 20s with 20s on their nose.
That's funny.
Goodness
actually.
gracious. Yeah, that's
actually funny.
That is.
Shoot.
Oh yeah. Hey, Zulu, you know what I mean? Once I figured out the cheaper game, I was good. Spending all that daggone money.
Listen, he
got
got me on the mailing list too. Listen, and they keep hounding me because I haven't made no purchase.
Oh, you gotta cut them off. You gotta cut them off.
You know, they hit like twice a day. I'm
trying to get these. You know when they cut these off. So my lenses, I left the glasses in the car in the heat visor and it messed up the lenses. So I found somebody to replace the lens, but I was trying to get these glasses again. And Zulu sold out. So I did my research to find out, well, where y'all get them from? Mm-hmm. And I found the Japanese company that was making it. I ordered 4 different colors of these.
Yeah.
Right? And then the tariff started. And they sent me my money back and they was like, yeah, that boat ain't gonna come in.
It's not even coming.
I was mad as Jacks, man. I was like, they say, yeah, that boat ain't coming in. So sorry, you can order something different. And I was like, never mind.
No, that's what you wanted. Yeah, I ran into some tariff stuff too. I tried to buy again another pair of these AI glasses, and it was a $300 tariff.
Ooh.
And I said, come on now. I'm not doing that. We not doing that. Look, listen, let me now that Tall Boy's here, I can say my thing, what I want to say. I won't be cognizant of folks' time.
Go for it.
Well, my Osbot Tiny 3 just shipped, so boom, that's gonna be up tomorrow.
Look at him, see? Getting the man designs in here.
Picturism, I want to go work on that. I haven't forgot because I wrote it down. That's gonna be some merch there in a little bit. We again, conscious conversations. We just this boy over there sipping on that Saratoga, boy.
Saratoga I can't even argue. Like I told y'all, this could be holy tap water for all I know. I just like it.
This boy sipping on that holy Saratoga and about to go fire up a new channel on Rumble.
I'm gonna do Pam Bondi. And other news, Chick-fil-A is changing their recipe back to the original fries. Just out left field. It's like, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I don't even know anymore.
With Tall Boy, you was about to say something since you got Tall Boy on here.
Well,
let's go.
Tall Boy called me the other day, middle of the night, because he on the other side of the planet.
Right.
Called me, and he was walking around some store, some mall or something, and it was like I don't know. It was Best Buy on crack. Because he was filming it, and it had all the brands. It had all the DJI stuff, all the new stuff that we want that we can't get. He had my what was it? I was looking for something. I think it was Leica or something. All the new gear, right? Because it's come from there anyway. And they had it in stock, and he was like, "Hey, what you want?" I was like, "Bro, I'm about to send you a Venmo for some of this for one of these new phones." But so I'm living vicariously through him, man, because that man is over there doing his thing. Appreciate you for sharing that too, brother, because folks that don't travel are missing out. I know it's tough out here in these streets, but man, once in a while you still got to get out and do the thing. Me and my family travel a lot. Yeah, there's a lot jumping off on this planet, but don't be scared.
He ain't never lied, man.
You know, there's always gonna be something going on.
So I got to do a birthday party. I got a birthday party this weekend to shoot, and so the mom, so I do get inside scoop on what's going on in Dubai. Shout out to my nephew. He's actually not my blood nephew, but his mom and I are like sister and brother, like growing up together. And he's over at the but I forgot the name of the hotel, but it's a big hotel over there. He's the music coordinator for the club. You know, it's a club and a hotel. He does the shows and stuff in there. He's like a drummer. He used to play with Ty Tribbett. Okay. Everybody who knows who Ty Tribbett is, he was a drummer, like a secondary drummer and a background singer and dancer for Ty Tribbett. Yeah. And so Dante. So his name is Dante. He actually is over in Dubai. He's been there for the past 4 years. His daughter came over to visit. So his kids were staying with their education over here. The oldest was over there with him. His mom's birthday party is this weekend. She's turning 60 and I got to do the photos. Wow. He can't make it over here. So he can't get back. Unless something changed, he might have got out, but we're not expecting to see him at the birthday party. And he FaceTimed her when he was over there, like, yo, everything is safe. So they were reporting some fake news, but they had shrapnels in that whole UAE area. So they weren't under attack. Last I heard, I don't know what the latest is, but we have not gotten information that he's not safe, but they are on lockdown. They're relying on defense systems and stuff like that. And it is some chaos over there. Like they like, yo, y'all stay right in here around these big buildings. Like, don't do no desert trips, safari joints. Like, everybody stay here.
It is not time to go ATVing out there in the desert.
Don't no ride no camels out in this joint in these streets. Don't y'all go out there. They like, it ain't safe in these streets. So I was like, bro, you okay? So we're just relying on his mom. So she's going to try to have a great birthday party. We're going to take some good pictures, video. Good. Yeah. So
well, we're going to keep prayers them, up for I would say keep them in the prayers and everything, and the folks that is out there across them waters, like Mr. Sanders right there. You know, stay safe, brother. Do what you got to do, but come on back home when it's time to come on. I'm over here looking at the news channel right now.
Tall boy taxes.
So you better get it before the tax. Yeah, he gonna get his off the top. He gonna get his off the top. Look at, he said it's safe over there. I don't doubt that at all. Safer over there than it is here. God, boy.
See, this one I gotta go to bed, man. Your man over there trying to play around with buttons, man. I'm telling you. Hey, we gotta enjoy every moment. We gonna have to stream more often, man. Just talk to everybody like when we was in COVID. We need to do a pre-check-in. Because let's do it. This gonna be necessary. Because I'm telling y'all, Keith Pelzer don't never claim to be no kind of prophet nut, and I got that feeling that shift about to happen. I don't know why. I just got that feeling. So whatever your highlight is, stay on that highlight and enjoy it. Love the people you've been loving. Try to find somebody else to love and get along as best you can, because we about to see change and shift. Because these cells is trigger. You know how hard this is. So this for the tall people side, tall boy side, the vertical people. I'm never going to forget. Look at the technology and stuff we did not have back 9/11, right? Let's go to what we have now, the inside scoop. Somebody says something, you can Google it, check it. The only thing you fighting with is real and fake news. But a lot of times the real is always embedded in the fake. Or you can, like, if you get real news, you don't have to sift through to find a fake ending if you got the real news. If you got fake news, either you're slow or ignorant to accept the fake news and roll with it, or your intellect kicks in and you kind of test the fake news until you can authenticate that the fake is real, or you can also authenticate your spidey senses what lead you the wrong way. So if I told everybody right now, you can see all the planets in the sky, you can sit still and accept what I said, but then your mind is still pondering, like, normally we need a telescope and we got to know the time of day. So you telling me I can just look out in the sky wherever I'm at and see all the planets. So you're going to either get up to go see if it's true or not. And if you go out your door and don't see it, You'll come back in and say, no, Keith's lying. I'm gonna be like, hey, where you at? Oh, you on the West Coast? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it from there. You're gonna call somebody on the East Coast and ask them. And when they tell you that they don't see it either, then you start to backtrack and say that's fake news. But here's the thing. When your leader says there may be casualties, that drives by so fast that basically he just told you the truth that you didn't have that kind of information back in early 2000s with 9/11. Mm-hmm. I was on a plane on 9/11. I told my story before, flying to California and got the news of both planes that hit the Twin Towers. And I'm from Pennsylvania. And then I got the reports of the Pennsylvania plane. My wife is from DC, got the reports of the Pentagon. All of that. I had to drive from Kansas to Chicago to get our friend and then drive back to Philly. And then because of work, we had to risk and fly back to California. And like weeks later, after we found out what was going on. That was back then. We got so much more technology now that the game is what they try to hide from you. But before they hide it, there's enough information that leaks out. When America is talking about the DOJ has basically like hidden stuff from you, we got unauthorized investigators digging through the files to give you information that's actually public that the public don't have time to sift through just to find out what we've already been told. And then when we got the file, and it can't be fake because the DOJ wouldn't have hit it. So it's not fake. We can assert from it. It's got to be real because you're hiding it. Right? If me and James, which we not, was bad husbands, and we said we were somewhere that we weren't, and our wives say, let me see your phone, and we say, no, you can't see the phone. Well, here, I'm gonna give you the phone. It's like, well, where are the messages between you and Keith? Oh, we gotta redact it. What you gotta redact?
What you crossing out?
What you crossing out? If you ain't do nothing, you ain't gotta cross that out. So then we hiding it. Isaiah's hiding it as proxy for their dads, and they like, oh, so the mom gotta force him to unredact. When you unredact, then you delete some messages. But it says you deleted 10 messages. Where them 10 messages at? Oh, huh? The Dow is 50,000. No. Where's this file? Okay, now we're going to release it. Now it's released, and we still saying we ain't did nothing. People. So now, if all that's going on the home front, ICE has let people die. The person that was running ICE, the leader over that person threw her under the bus, left her out to dry. She's fired. She's gone. She still got another gig, but she's fired. Next chick is up. She about to get fired. Right? And these people were ride or die for your leader. So now you think we can trust somebody that's leading into war? Man, folk better get ready. Like, I'm telling, listen, once you, man, when you get sleeper, you know how many sleeper cells can be sitting around us right now? Now, I don't know anybody personally. I haven't checked with them yet. I do have at least 5 family members that I can call close people to me to kind of authenticate this was happening. But when they saying don't wear your uniform to work, that means that you are targeted now in the public and you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, I gotta stay vigilant, brother.
Yeah. You gotta stay vigilant. And so while we're enjoying life, in reality, we're still being on watch. And it's like to just see everybody cool with it. Like, another thing I'm appalled at is the controversy and stuff over Jesse Jackson's funeral. I get it, but Jesus Christ. I mean, okay, Obama didn't recognize Jeremiah Wright. I get it. There's a personal whatever there. it turned into a celebrity fest, X, Y, and Z, like Jesse or not like Jesse, whatever. But I'm like, people can't even die with dignity.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we can't keep doing the old school stuff and the, you know, who got the body, who cooking the macaroni and cheese and stuff. It's like, man, not with all this stuff going on, people. Relax. It's not that deep. It's just not that deep. Come on. And man, we're in some crazy times right now. And Keith Pelzer, I hate to be saying it, but it's just like, and I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it's just like, what I experienced on 9/11, man, I remember that day too clear. I remember it. I remember it, man. I remember the change in being in Kansas City and one of the most racist areas, but racism couldn't even stand forward because we didn't know what the enemy looked like. You know what I'm saying? It was the funniest but not funny moment when we walked into that KFC, and it's me with dreadlocks, my boy with an afro, and our other buddy that's Dominican. Yeah. And we walk into a restaurant where the white kids in there never saw a black person, technically. And the parents were like, I'm so sorry. It's like, you ain't got to worry about the apology right now. You don't even have to explain that. We don't know if a nuke coming or what. Like we all right now.
We good right now, right?
We good right now. Don't even worry. We cousins right now. Like it's like, you American? Cool, we cousins. Don't even worry about it. Like just don't say the N-word. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't do that. We good. You know don't even worry about it. I don't even feel no kind of way. It's love in this room. It's love, man. Love in this room. Yeah.
I hear you, brother. Yeah. Listen, let everybody stay close, stay vigilant, reach out to your folks, make sure they cool, make sure you cool.
If anything big happened this week, y'all tune in to Conscious Conversations. We will be here.
We're going to go live on the scene, on the spot. Don't know where it is.
Still working. We're going to be here.
We going live mobile. We're going to have the some kind of some kind of way we going live. KP, I'm going to let you roll, brother. I'm going to go. I haven't eaten. I've been doing all this drinking.
Go get that Ozbot, set it up.
What, see?
Go ahead, put the James about to go live in an hour, setting up his Ozbot
Probably.
It's going to be video only. It's not going to be audio. You're just going to see a BTS cam of James Hicks putting up his
put me out there like that, man. I'm through with you. Bro, I'm glad we do this, man. We hit him straight in the mouth. We see, there he go. Oh my God.
That's going to be James. That's going to be his live. You're just going to see him putting something together.
Well, I almost called him something just now. I almost called him something.
Go ahead, hit the button, man. We out.
Good to see you, brother. I can't even look at him no more.
Tall boy, you be safe, man.
Yeah, brother. Holla at me. Hit me on WhatsApp. That's what
tell Pharrell and Jay-Z I said, what's up, tall boy. And tell Kanye West to let you sit in the front of the plane.
Sipping on that Saratoga. Lord have mercy. We out, y'all.